Have you ever wondered why?
When?
How much?
What if?
Well, you're in luck, because you're listening to the Hypotheticast.
3 best buds.
On a mission.
To ask all the questions?
And get all the answers.
I was born with both guns blazing, and I do think I'm amazing. You got the dignity to feel a little about yourself. I don't care what your preacher says. I got my own vicious ways. Only got one command and it goes, I'm killing it. I'm killing it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. I'm a man, Mike. Stop calling me a boy. Just because I have a very lilting disposition does not mean that I don't count as an adult.
It was a general boy, a boy to the world.
A boy to the world.
Sending it out.
By Charles Dickens.
My name's Mike.
I'm David.
My name is Emily, and I'm the girl one.
Yeah, that's so true. I'm the man one, and Mike, what are you?
I'm Mike.
Oh, you're just Mike. You're
Hey,
like a little
what's up?
monster guy.
Yeah, I'm like a little monster. Yep, that's what they call me.
That's what Lady Gaga calls her fans.
Aw,
Yeah, that's
monsters.
fun. Does she
I
still do
love
that? Have they
Probably.
grown up to be like medium monsters or adolescent monsters?
I haven't checked in lately.
What's up, fully grown monsters? Thanks for coming.
Now she
out.
calls them Bradley Coopers.
She's been laying low all of 2020, and she's gonna. I think it's December 30th. I think she's got something planned for tomorrow.
Mike, I have to tell you something. Lady Gaga came out with a new album in 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was like real low. Like it was laying
Sorry.
real low.
I guess,
like super.
I guess what I mean is I didn't see any like meat dresses or any big things in the news regarding that.
She just
I
like
don't-
made music like a regular musician.
Yeah, I mean,
Which
yeah,
for
like,
her counts as laying low, I guess.
yeah. I mean, I don't mean to diminish her work, but like, I guess what I mean is, I guess all of over 2020 has overshadowed any of the weirdness she previously had done.
That might be the case.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm getting something. I think we have an update. Guess what day it is, everyone?
Is it?
It's Monday Monolith
Yay,
Monologues.
on Wednesday.
It looks like we have an update
I'm
for our
glad you
Monday
asked,
Monolith
David.
Monologues. I didn't ask. I said I had an update. Stop
Glad
putting
you-
words in my mouth like someone put that monolith in the ground. Tell us what's up. We now go live to the field. Mike is there.
At this point, I hope someone has tried to lick the monolith, like just to see
someone-
what it tasted like. My guess is it's surfaced on every continent at this point. Like it's shown
It's just
up.
been peeking up everywhere.
Yeah, like it's been everywhere. And I think the last place it showed up was Antarctica. And one of the researchers was like on a dare, licked it, and now he's stuck to it. And that's the big drama.
Oh, no, the
That's
Christmas story
end,
too.
Yeah, the end of 2020. He's got his tongue stuck to the monolith.
Well, at least now if it disappears again, we'll be able to hear his screams from wherever it reappears and locate it more quickly.
Yeah, he'll be hauled
That's so
along.
nice.
If you're touching the monolith when it goes, then you get
Yeah.
brought with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the dream.
Although I feel like it might go to like the moon or something next. Maybe that Chinese
Ooh.
satellite will see it up there. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be so
That
great.
would be. I think the monolith wants to be on the moon, so I hope that for that it can be up there.
Mhm.
Hope that for the it.
So that's what we've got.
That's what we got. Well, thank you, Mike, for that update. I really appreciate knowing what's going on with the monolith here on Monday Monolith Monologues on the Hypotheticast, which is this show. What's today about, friends? What are we doing?
It's the end of the year. It's the end of 2020.
Wow.
It's the end of this completely arbitrary way of measuring time.
But we love those.
But I think a lot of people are going to be grateful that the year is over, even though 2021 has no guarantees about how it's going to go.
I think that is a great 2021 motto. No guarantees.
No guarantees.
Yeah.
That's Joe,
Same with it.
Joe
and
Biden
honestly,
starts saying, you know what,
I'm
guys,
going to
no
start
guarantees.
saying Joe Biden campaign slogan. No guarantees.
His campaign slogan as president. Just wanted to let you know, there's no guarantees about this is going to be good, you guys.
We really should have learned our lesson about making bold statements about years in 2016.
Well, I remember when people in 2016 were like, I can't wait for this year to be over. And I was like,
Did you say 2016?
no, I did not.
Yeah.
You perv. So,
I heard it.
But I remember that. And I was like, but the next year is when that guy becomes president
Right.
and when it's
Right.
really going to be bad. So it's really not going to be over next year.
Yeah, no, I bet that argument was really, really taken well. Like, I bet when you said that, people were like, "Oh, you're right. I shouldn't be."
Thank you,
I
Mike.
definitely brought that point up with everyone that said that.
No, I mean,
it's something that's
I
not
do. I
missing.
get it. I get it. There is like a symbolism in turning a page in the
Ritual,
calendar
baby.
and being like, we are in a new chapter. It can really help. And I am one of those people who's like fresh. Like I do it kind of in the back to school time, even though I'm not in school anymore. And at the new year of like fresh start. Let's embrace some new ways of living.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what next year brings. But
No guarantees.
I wanted to play a game that we played not too long ago. It's technically a kind of collaboratory, but I came up with a different name for it, but I don't remember what the name was anymore.
Well, the key was that you called it two different things. One of them was "It's capitalism time, baby," and the other one was like "Give me that money" or something.
Like,
Neither of them are actually what you said, but you said two separate long
Sure,
titles.
okay.
For this. So honestly, name it whatever you're feeling at the time. And I think that's what
it's
now.
called Collaboratory or Get Better, Losers.
Oh, aggressive! Wow.
Okay, so what it is you or me. Did I do it too? I think we all did it.
We're all together on this podcast. We'll all speak a little
We're all
bit.
going to become inventors, and I am going to present each of you with a New Year's resolution, a thing that someone would maybe like to improve or change in the coming year. And I will also then give you some materials to work with and a spokesperson, and you're going to invent something amazing and beautiful and life-changing. First, I need you guys to give me some possible New Year's resolutions that people could have. Shout them out whenever you think of them. Go.
Learn to play a musical instrument.
I'm gonna wake up every morning without an alarm clock.
Get over my fear of frogs.
Obtain a fear of frogs.
Find buried treasure.
Make more money.
Go to a crawfish boil.
Learn how to embroider but not sew.
Go spelunking.
Learn how to speak every language.
Eat a cheese for every letter of the alphabet.
Okay, I need you to stop.
It was at the
Emily,
cheese
you
that offended
always
you.
say that about 6 minutes into the podcast. Why is it this time?
Okay, that was plenty of ideas. I think I missed the last two, but that's fine.
Those are the best ones. You
Well-
missed out. Dang, the listeners are going to be so mad at you. They're going to come at you. In
Cancel
the
me.
comments below.
Cancel me. I
Cancel
dare
Emily
you.
in the comments below. No guarantees.
Listen, there's a lot of problems that people have, a lot of things people want to fix. You're going to fix them. Are you ready?
I'm going to fix them.
Yep,
Who wants to go first?
David does.
David.
Yeah, me.
David.
I love going first.
All right, David.
First idea, best
Give
idea.
me a number between 1 and 6.
6. Always go big or go home.
All
That's
right.
what I say.
6 is the biggest number.
Give me another number between 1 and 6.
Oh, I would say probably 4. Second time
Okay.
go medium or go home.
And
That's
now
what
give me
they
a number
always say.
between 1 and 9.
And now I'm going to go big again. So you go big, you go medium, then you go big. 9.
Nice.
I'm giving you all this for free. This is my like Dale Carnegie method number 2.
Okay.
6, 4, 9.
Nice.
This is going to be great.
There's a chair involved.
David,
Sorry, love that. Yes, Emily.
you are going to invent something that will help people with their New Year's resolution of go spelunking.
Go spelunking. That's such a good New Year's resolution. Okay,
One
I'm ready.
material that you will use in your invention is rose quartz.
Okay.
And your spokesperson is the Queen of England.
Oh, good. Wow. Okay. Well, first of all, I just have to say the Queen of England is pretty much hand in hand with spelunking culture. Like a lot, like she is really the poster child for a lot of people that love to lunk. They love to get down there. That is what it's called.
Yeah,
I'm using the lingo that
Yeah.
they like because I'm a cool inventor CEO that wears a hoodie.
Makes sense.
They love to lunk. A lot of people think lunkers are fisher people. No, it's not that. It's for caves. So, my invention to help people fulfill their New Year's resolution of I'm going to go spelunking is going to be a game called God, You Better Save the Queen. And it is an interactive spelunking adventure where I've made a cave just for you. It's very safe, and this is the key. Well, I guess it's not just for you. It could be for many users of the cave. It's not a one-time use
making a
case.
new one. Personalized to your taste.
It costs $2 million for the experience. But I have a whole story about how the queen was taking a tour of this rose quartz cave, and there are all of these moments throughout the tour where you see as kind of signposts these little rose quartz things, because they're very luminous. They light it up, and you make sure to go from waypoint to waypoint on your little adventure. And we have little recordings of the queen as like I'm trying to decide between an animatronic queen and like a video of the queen, because both of those are weird, but one of them is distinctly more surreal and terrifying. So I think I'm going to go with the animatronic queen. I think there are a lot of animatronic Queen of Englands hanging from various points, and they're like automatons where they kind of do the same thing over and over, and they're like, I'm falling, but she's not actually falling. It's okay.
I'm picturing like one, like a skeleton that was rejected from like the Disney Hall of Presidents that you just like made like a queen mask and put it on.
I just put a queen mask over it. I put a paper bag over the head and I drew the queen on it. And I'm like, look, it's the queen, little crown on there.
Is that President Taft? No, it's the Queen, I promise.
That looks like the body of President Taft. Said no human being that's ever... that's what we should be doing. What are we doing? Doing mugshots of presidents? Not mugshots, headshots of presidents.
Well, maybe soon.
I would like to do mugshots of presidents. Headshots of presidents, no, we want to see that whole body so we can know if it's them, if they're hanging in a cave, so we know whether it's worth it to rescue them, because the only people worth rescuing are presidents and the Queen. Back to my invention. So you go down, and there's this plot about how the Queen was going on a tour and she fell, and you need to get down there and rescue her. And the Queen goes on TV and does commercials for this. Amazing. It's like also a kind of public... Oh, God. It's
humiliation?
Yeah, public humiliation. For you, though. Because when you get down there, the Queen is like, how are you going to get back up, fucko?
But
looks like you're
public?
Stuck. No, you're on TV then. There's a bunch of cameras.
It's like a show?
And she just gets you. She just goes at you. And we've learned a lot about your personal life and a lot about the things that you Google on the internet at 2 a.m.
No.
And she tells them, she reads them. And all of this is a learning experience for why you shouldn't make New Year's resolutions that are so granular and one thing. You should make a more broad New Year's resolution, because that's what you're supposed to learn. But no, it's actually a public, not public service thing, but it's just like an image boost for the Queen, because she can do commercials. Everybody can be more aware of the monarchy, and they can all pick up a new habit that you can do on your own. Spelunking, very social distanced. Nobody else is there, just you and animatronic William Taft with the head of the Queen.
Probably good to bring a buddy, though.
No. No, that's against the rules. It is very isolating, especially once the humiliation begins.
Yeah, that checks out with the whole spelunking subplot of The Crown season 4.
Yeah, I know. Not a lot of people watch that season, but it's really good. So many caves.
Oof, all right, cool. I love it. Good job, David.
I don't know if cool is the answer, but I'm glad you think I did.
Very cool.
Okay, I'm going to do this selection process slightly different for Mike.
Ooh.
Okay. Should I put a blindfold on now?
No. Or? Mike, name a number between 1 and 4.
I'll give it a name. 2. Did I win?
Did one of you really say that someone's resolution is going to be that they don't have an alarm clock, or that they need an alarm clock?
It wasn't that I don't have an alarm clock. It was I'm going to wake up without an alarm clock.
That's what it was. Thank you.
Morning.
Sorry, my note was insufficient.
Yeah. No, that's totally okay. I don't have an alarm clock. What's your New Year's resolution? I lost my pots and pans from my kitchen. I don't know where they went. That's my New Year's
note just says no alarm clock. So, okay. Mike.
That's great.
Mike, some people in the new year are going to want to figure out how to wake up in the morning without an alarm clock. Mm-hmm. You are going to solve that problem with your invention. A material that you get to use is French terry, which is basically a fancy word for sweatshirt material, but in like I've been online shopping a lot, mostly for lounge wear, but also leisure wear. Sure. And so a lot of it is like, sweatshirts and stuff. And I've noticed that whenever it's from a place that wants to make it sound like slightly elevated and bougie, they call it French terry. I'm sure it's an actual material. Just think of a fancy sweatshirt. Okay. And your spokesperson is the one, the only Joaquin Phoenix.
The Joker.
Not my Joker.
Okay. So Mike, how do you need a minute? How are you gonna?
Do I need him? Yes, this is too beautiful for me to
give him a second.
No.
You're ready to dive in.
Okay, wait. So Mike is solving that he wants to wake up with
I got it
every day.
I got it
with Sweatshirt, and the Joker will wake you up.
No, not the Joker.
Okay.
The invention it's already got a name. It's called the Wakey Shoot. And so shoot, yeah, I'm workshopping the name, so don't get too worried about
perfect,
it. Okay.
As
So instead of an alarm clock, your bed, and so it's going to be a bunk bed. So you're going to have to replace your entire bed. If you're committed to this resolution, you'll do it. So you're going to have me and my team come into your house, social distance, of course, which means you have to leave your house for several days while we do this. And so we take your bed, we put it up on bunks, or however you do that, legs. You give it legs.
Do you think a bunk bed is a bed that has been placed upon things named bunks?
Yeah, you bunk the bed. We're going to bunk your bed. We're going to bunk
we
your
got
bed.
4 bunks here. We're going to put it on the ground, and we're going to put a bed on top of the bunks.
We're going to bunk it up.
Bed.
And so it's also put on a hydraulic system. And so this is to help train you to wake up. And so basically what happens is you come back to your home. We have left. It has been sanitized to perfection. No virus, no residue of our trace except for the bed. And so you get into the bed, which has the WakeySleeve attached to it.
Ew.
That's what it is. So listen. Okay. So what happens is you go up to your bed, you decide, and you do. To start help training you, you have to set a time to wake up. It's not an alarm clock, but the bed then tips you into the sleeve at the time you're supposed to wake up. And so you fall through the sleeve and you set at the end of the sleeve the clothes that you're going to wear for the day, or at least the pants or whatever undergarment you're going to wear. So you slide right into that. Nice. And so you just immediately you wake up. Because let me give you a little insight into myself. How I like to wake up. My alarm clock does not have an alarm because I hate alarms.
Yeah.
And even the song alarm clocks, no matter what song you use, you end up hating it because it wakes you up when you don't want to get up. Mine has a fade. It fades into public radio. And so this is the textile version of a sound fading in. Instead of fading into a sound, you're fading into the morning. So you're basically like you're in this soft sleeve is transporting you out of your bed and into your day.
Okay,
and so
it's the physical sensation. It's the sense of touch version of a slow fade of public radio.
Yeah.
I would say sweatshirt material is kind of the public radioist material.
Safe, soft, soothing. That's kind of like the training system, and you kind of graduate out of it because your body, the body, like muscle memory, just learns like this is going to happen every day. So then you can crank down the settings so it doesn't like tip you into the sleeve every time. You're probably going to want to use that sleeve because it's real comfy. And in fact, I think some of our users have started to just wear that for clothes.
I was going to ask, can you just wear
like a Snuggie? Yeah. It's not called a Snuggie or a Slanket because those are copyrighted, which is why we call it a WakeySleeve, which is the only thing left, which is why we call it that horrible name.
It's the only word that we have left for a thing that goes around your body and makes you comfy is a WakeySleeve.
Yep. And so, but after a time, like your body comes to look forward to that moment so much, it wakes up on its own without having to be tipped out by our special bed. Of course, you've already purchased our special bed. You cannot return it, so do not try. It is in your home and we're not coming back for it.
Can I ask for 3 good suggestions from Mike or Emily for what to do with Tippy Wakey Bed once Tippy Wakey Bed is no longer necessary for my wake up routine?
Serving eggs.
Learning to dance.
Making friends.
There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. And now I am confident and ready to purchase. Where do I sign?
Hold on. I haven't even told you about the ad that we've paid a lot of money for.
I'm not sure. I'm not sold yet, Mike.
Okay.
I need to know more, maybe from someone I trust.
So we paid a lot of money to Joaquin Phoenix because he's a famous person.
Is this part of the commercial?
Yeah,
So we paid a lot of money to Joaquin
We
Phoenix.
paid a lot of
He's
money
famous,
to
I
him.
guess.
He came back to it. He was like, okay, I'll agree on the condition that I get to direct, write, and star in the commercial that I'm in. He came back with, it turns out it's just him doing impressions of all of the characters that he's played, and he barely mentions our product. Like he just kind of spouts it off at the end, like he mumbles it. We're kind of mad about it, but it's kind of like the old, like when there used to be like mail order CDs, like you have to join a club and they would like play all the different like songs you could get on the CD set. It's like it goes through all of his roles. It's just like, oh yeah, like the Joker or like Walk the Line, and then he just does a little like.
Does he introduce him like that? He's like, oh, like Walk the Line, and then he becomes Johnny Cash like that.
Yeah, well, he doesn't become Johnny Cash so much as he made like a set in his basement, I think it is, where he just kind of used like dollar store materials. I don't know where he spent all the money we gave him, but like it's just like he'll walk into like a stable and be like, look, I'm Johnny Cash, because I guess he thinks Johnny Cash was a cowboy. I don't really think he understand that role.
I love the idea that he doesn't get the roles that he's played.
And I think the Joker, he just put toothpaste on his face, and it's really disturbing, actually.
Yikes.
He did a pretty good job playing his character from what's another movie he's been in?
Oh, the one from Gladiator, he did a really
He
good
was in
10-minute
Gladiator.
monologue of that character who was obsessed with his sister mom or whoever that was.
Yeah, and he does his whole monologue in our ad. It's a lot longer than 30 seconds, which is what we asked for.
He gives a
But
review of it at the
technically-
end, and he holds up his thumb, and you're like, is he going to give a thumbs up or a thumbs
Technically,
down?
What a
he's
great
giving you more than
reference.
you paid him for, so
It's true. It is 3 hours long. So we're going to have to figure out what to do with that. But you can watch it, but I think our product stands on its own.
You can watch it. Maybe you shouldn't. Just buy our
all
product.
right.
We wasted this money. Wait, so what is the product called? Because the WakeySleeve is a thing. Is the whole
It's
thing a
called the
WakeySleeve, or is it a Wakey
Shoot.
system?
That's what you called it first.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I may have called it WakeySleeve, which is my bad, but that's just how things
part
go.
of the Wakey Shoot. The
Yeah.
WakeySleeve is an aspect
It's
of the whole
thing is
deal.
called the Wakey program, and you get involved in the program once you invite us into your home.
A course in Wakey.
Well, hold on a
sponsored by
second.
the Church of
Is
Scientology.
this a cult?
It is not a cult. It is a system by which you will improve your life for the better.
Sure.
You will become liberated from your physical form.
We have users that have been coming. They like to come to the meetings that we have, but they're under no obligation for you to come. It is a lifetime commitment when you buy a product, though. It's a subscription service.
You just keep
It's
getting
not-
them
it's
every
that
month.
too.
Some people fall off the wagon, by which I mean they stay in bed. We have to come to their house and wake them up just to get them, waking up on their own again to kind of train them.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So-
yeah. So they relapse hard, just like right back into
So,
like,
yeah, we just kinda-
sleeping and never waking up.
We just kind of pop in their window and we're like, hey, and then so they wake up.
It's a very the rest of your invention is very technological and very forward thinking, and then there's the what happens if they don't wake up, and it's just send someone over and they'll yell hey through a window.
Well,
which
like I said,
really respect
we
that
made
back
some
to your
unfortunate.
roots.
We made some unfortunate business decisions, and so we had to do a low tech option for the follow up visit.
That one commercial we made with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah,
that was a bad business decision.
Lot of money.
Wow. Okay. I'm very intrigued. I'm not going to personally purchase it because I have a thing that wakes me up in the morning.
I feel like this product is something I would see on Kickstarter and not back, but hope it gets made. You know what I mean? Like I hope enough other people think that this is a good idea because I want
Back
to
it
see
with
it.
your heart.
Yeah, but not at all
Yeah.
with my dollars.
Do we have time to do a couple more quick ones?
We could do lightnings
Or
with way less
you could
pitch.
collab on one.
Let's collab, baby. Let's do one together. I want to.
All right.
Okay.
It's a collab of the Collaboratory.
Oh goodness, it's perfect.
Happy New Year, world. Here we are, David and Mike, changing your world. I'm just going to pick.
This is like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk finally hugging
It
each other
is.
and kissing and then saying, we invented something for you.
And
you
it's
present
actually
it.
just like a shitty tequila. I don't know. I just saw a headline that Elon Musk invented a tequila. It's so stupid.
He
probably
made the
didn't
tequila.
invent it. God, fuck that guy.
Does the tequila drink itself?
The headline I saw said that this might be fake, but it said that he wanted to name it Tesla Tequila, and it just says Mexico said no. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna
Wow.
pick the details on this because I can.
Yes.
Okay, you two men are going to solve this problem. Some people have a fear of frogs, and their New Year's resolution is to not have it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You have to help make this invention come true.
We do.
Bricks. Bricks.
Uh-huh. One of the best materials.
And your spokesperson is Banksy.
No!
I hate it already.
Come on. There's a trap card in every Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and that's one of them. Banksy, come on.
Banksy.
All right, well, we know Banksy loves bricks. So, Mike, let's take this to the lab. Let's do some bouncing off of each other. My first brain, we got Banksy, we got bricks. We can make some murals. We can make some murals that say frogs are fucking cool, love them. Like maybe that would work. Is that good? Can we be done? Is that good? Okay, what's next?
I think it's exposure therapy.
So just like some really scary frogs.
No, not like that's not what happens. That's not how that works.
Scary. No, exposure therapy is where you start with the scariest version of whatever you're scared of, and then you back it off until the person isn't crying anymore, and then they win. No, Emily has done it. You know it's not true. I'm not going to misrepresent the good thing that is exposure therapy.
It's true. I'll tell you all about it.
Maybe our company could like build a building out of bricks and then put positive frog graffiti on the building.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, the more like frog, this campaign, Mike, you know what it's called?
What?
Hopaganda.
Okay. That's pretty good.
So this here, we're going to make just a ton of pamphlets, ton of murals on bricks because we have to use bricks, tons of literature and art. Public promotions of how great frogs are, how many bugs that they eat, because you hate bugs, right? Yeah, frogs kill them.
Okay.
And how fast they swim, and maybe how big they get when they make their ribbits. Like, there's so many good things about frogs that we could promote.
I think you're right. And I think we need to create like a catchy slogan or phrase or acronym that goes with it. And I've already got one idea. I want to bounce it off you.
Bounce.
AFAB. AFAB, and it says all frogs are beautiful. Is what it means, and people will see that and they'll know it. And I think you're kind of. I think I shot you down earlier when you were saying positive frog stuff, but maybe that's a good way to introduce the concept of frogs into the environment, because actually seeing a frog up close, that can be startling and scary.
Yeah.
But if you just start to think about the idea of frogs, all frogs are beautiful, I think that's a good way.
And then it reminds you that all cops are bastards. It reminds you of the mirror, and that's also good. That's a good thing to be reminded of.
Yeah.
So I think that's a twofold positive. I agree. I'm gonna throw out there.
Yeah.
I think this is a no. If I can't have this, I leave. What's the word for that? This is essential.
No questions asked.
No questions asked. Yeah, the last segment. This is our final segment. No.
A deal breaker?
Like a deal breaker.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
This is a deal breaker for me. If you don't give me this, I walk. Every frog that we illustrate or even discuss is painted with or is implied to have a backwards hat.
Okay. I like it.
It is
I'm
very
picturing
important.
Frog only from Frog and Toad wearing a backwards baseball cap.
Fuck yeah.
You're going to have to get Banksy on board with this, guys.
No, Banksy loves Frog and Toad
he's on
because
board.
Banksy loves gay icons, and Frog and Toad are absolute gay icons.
They
And
absolutely
I think
are.
they can be front runners. Like Banksy's the spokesperson in the sense that he's probably creating most of the art, but I think Frog and Toad are our icons. I
Okay.
think we're really looking at them
David,
to redeem the frog name.
Possible roadblock that we're going to have to think about, anticipate dealing with.
Toadblock, please.
I'm just going to say it. Pepe the Frog. What are we going to do about him?
Fuck, you're
What are we
right.
going to do about
Kill
Pepe
him.
the Frog?
Let's kill him. We can just kill him.
How do we kill a picture?
A meme.
With Hopaganda, we make a bunch of billboards of Pepe the Frog getting stabbed by Frog and Toad.
Don't you
Could
think that'll
that
just
maybe
make...
be a part of the process, a part of the therapy?
Yeah, they cancel him.
People who are afraid of frogs could like kill Pepe.
The people could. Not Frog and Toad in pictures, but actual people could kill Pepe.
it's like a shooting range experience where it's like
Yeah.
Pepe
It's
the
like
Frog.
very cathartic. And you're like, and you guys are like, this is the bad frog.
This is
You're afraid
this
of
is the one
frogs?
you're afraid of.
You're afraid of frogs?
Yes.
Is that what you think? Okay. This is what you're really afraid of.
Is that
This
what you
guy? This guy, He sucks. He's why you're afraid of frogs. And if you destroy him, you're going to love the rest of those little guys.
This guy.
That's good. You put all your negative feelings about frogs onto Pepe. You
Yep, we load
burn
him
him at the stake
Yes,
or
a
whatever
big
you
effigy
choose.
of Pepe.
Yeah.
This is such a healthy way to process fear.
I think so, especially
right.
of frogs.
Yeah. What's the next? Do we involve the little frog from the cereal at all?
Smacky?
I'm just thinking, yeah, is that his name?
No, he's done.
He's not
do you guys remember?
involved.
Do you guys remember Crazy Frog? Have I talked about this?
Yeah,
Crazy
from
Frog.
England.
Yeah, he can be there. He can be the
Yeah,
theme
from
song.
England. Yeah. God, that
He can
fucking
be
guy.
there. That fucking guy.
Crazy Frog is like the grandfather of frog memes, so he'll be invited to the party, but we don't really want him associated with our product.
No, I think Frog and Toad absolutely are my go-to. And I think Toad is there to kind of remind everybody, like, yeah, like a lot of people that have a frog phobia probably also are afraid of toads, and like it's kind of more of an umbrella thing. So let's just redeem all of us while we're at it.
Mm-hmm.
Our liberation
Frog
is
and Toad
tied together.
are friends.
Frog and Toad are friends.
Mm-hmm.
Frog and Toad go on a bike ride.
What is this? What is this called? Hopaganda?
Hopaganda. Well, I named it that.
I think
Or
that's
is
we're
that
gonna
just like an
keep it there.
inside lingo? Like that's just like in the biz. You guys talk
Yeah.
about
Well,
that.
I mean, here's the reason that I don't think that we could probably call it that. One, propaganda has kind of like it's kind of the bad name. But two, when I said that, Mike messaged me in the chat, I will kill you. So I think maybe there's a chance that like it's not as good of a name as I think it is.
Okay, so what's the name?
Oh boy, I don't know.
You guys are on a roll with names this episode. Don't let me down with this one. We already have
Don't let you down.
God, please save the queen and the
forgot I named
wakey system.
Yeah, we're definitely on a roll with
Both
those.
made of pure gold. Amazing ideas. How
That's
could
what
we
I'm
be better?
saying.
I think Hopaganda is pretty good. I think we could also redeem the name Hopaganda.
I know Banksy's our spokesperson, but I really want to hire Blue Oyster Cult to record a cover of Don't Fear the Reaper that's Don't Fear the Frogger. And it's
the
going to be a
game?
complicated promotion because to make that name work, we're going to have to create a video game with our iconography, which I think we'll distribute in cereal boxes. I've always loved it when you get a video game out of a cereal box.
Yes.
So I think that's how we'll collaborate with Smacks.
Love that. Okay,
Honey
no, that's
Smacks.
perfect. Yes, get Smacky the Frog in there, and we get known lover of frogs George Clooney involved because we can't make our own name named Frogger. We have to name it Frog ER, and George Clooney will be on that show that you play on the game called Frog ER, where you have to save frogs from almost dying in the emergency room.
Wow.
It's perfect, and I think it's a really good idea. And the band name can be the Blue Toadster Cult because we can't really afford them with all the money that we've paid Banksy.
They play at like county fairs now.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
David, you like acronyms. Our system is called F.R.O.G, and it stands for
For real? Oh, God.
Okay, that's our product.
Perfect. Okay. Great. You guys, 2021 is looking so bright. You guys are
No
going to solve
guarantees,
so
but
many
so
big
many
problems.
promises. Oh, I'm
No
so excited.
guarantees. I think we did it.
I'm pretty sure we did it. Is there anything that's going to happen in either of your lives that seems relevant at all?
Oh,
Wow, that was more aggressive than I meant it to be.
well, actually, today is the day. Well, I'll be doing trivia. So if you're hearing this, look for the link to the trivia that I'll be doing.
Yes.
I'll have a way to sign up, and I'll send out like a form. Probably I'll make it on Google because I like Google Docs. Shout out to Google Docs, I guess.
Ooh, yeah,
but
have you
yeah,
heard?
it'll be fun trivia questions, accessible, but with, of course, coming from my weird brain, I'm sure they'll be weird. But yeah, I think we'll just try it out, do it live on this night of December 30th. But yeah, look for
I'm
the
so
link on our
excited.
Facebook page to check it out.
Great. As we say goodbye to this episode and to 2020, we have one final segment of the whole gosh darn year.
Wow, what's it going to be?
It's called No Questions Asked. I'm going to ask a question and you can answer, and then you got to shut your mouth because it's time to be done. The question I'm going to ask is, which would you like to be your nickname in 2021?
Ooh.
Please God Save the Queen, the wakey system, or for real? Oh God.
The wakey system.
I'm picking God, please save the queen.
Please do. She's down there in that cave. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you for listening. Happy New Year. I hope you're all doing well and safe and cozy and loving it.
Loaded up on champagne or cider or water, whatever you like to drink.
Water, my favorite New Year's Eve beverage. No guarantees, everybody.
No guarantees.
I'm marching,
Theme music by Jaden James and the Hunger. Logo by Christian Hagen. Edited by David Gutchie. If you want more of our hypothetical content, join our Facebook group or like our posts on Twitter or Instagram or give us some stars and a review on iTunes or wherever the heck you get your podcasts.
Hey guys, I'm going to take a picture of us to put on our Instagram. I know we do. Okay, ready? Look cool.
Am I smiling?
Oh, it's blurry. God damn it. Okay, look cool.
I'm going to keep doing it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, I hate this so much. Emily, are you taking video? Don't lie to me.
It's not video, but it's really funny. I love it. Okay, great. Thank you.